Hey guys, good to see you all. I know it's been a little while, and that's mostly because I've been sidetracked with playing Breath of the Wild. I recently got my hands on the game. I've been wanting to play it for a long time, and I got the chance to, and I've been absolutely having a blast on the game. I know I'll come home sometimes from work, and I'll be like, hey, I gotta make this video. These guys have been patiently waiting for me. I should work on it today. And then I'll turn into Mr. Incredible, and I'll look at the clock, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I got some time, to squeeze in an hour or two playing some Breath of the Wild. And then it ends up being like 5 or 6 hours. And then afterwards, I've been super lazy. So yeah, I apologize for that. But it's a really great game. And I'm happy to be back with another video in general. And judging from the title, you guys already know that I'm going to be going over some of my figure pre-orders for this year and then also going into next year. But before I even jump into that, I wanted to ask you guys, how you guys all doing? Hopefully you're staying safe out there. Is there any pre-orders that you guys are looking forward to or have been keeping on your radar for a little while? Definitely let me know. I would love to hear it and check it out for myself. And I also wanted to give you guys a little bit of updates as to what's been going on or what I'm planning to do. I think it was about maybe 5 or 6 days ago. So I got up from work and I was coming up to the stairs to my apartment door, and lo and behold, I got a package from Ami, and like the absolute heathen I was, I grabbed the box, I raced inside, I grabbed the biggest kitchen knife I could find because I don't have a box opener or anything, which is kind of insane at this point. I should have one. But I brought it to my room, I cracked her open, and honestly, I was just in awe about this figure. I got Fring's 1/4 Magical Bunny Senpai figure, and she's just absolutely gorgeous. I love her. But what was crazy was, after I finished unboxing her, I displayed her. She's actually right behind me. You can see her right there. I was like, wait a minute. I was supposed to actually put her in a video for you guys, and I just completely forgot about it. Oh, I'm so sorry. But I'll probably have a more in-depth review of her, probably with my figures coming in July. So I'm sorry for anyone that wanted to see that sooner, but just wait. In July, you'll see her. I guess I could do a quick little review on her. She was definitely pricey. She was like $330 or something like that. Man, bunny figures are actually super incredibly expensive, and wow. I was on the fence about paying that at first, but I broke down and I got her, and when I actually saw her in person, I was pretty satisfied. I really think it was worth the money. Of course, they could do a little bit more, especially with her base. Her base is relatively large and it's really empty. They could have put something there. They could have even put maybe her little cape or her wand or her little pigeon there, something. But hey, it is what it is. I was still happy with her overall. So, and then also I'm going to Florida SuperCon from July 8th to the 10th. I used to go to Florida SuperCon a lot, but then COVID hit and it's been canceled for the past couple years. So I'm glad that I guess the numbers have been going down, and it's been holding up to the point where we can actually have the return. And I'm super excited about that. For anyone that doesn't know what it is, it's pretty much like a cosplay event, and you can meet all your favorite characters and actors from TV shows or anime. And they have all these other little events going on. It's a great time, man. I have an absolute blast every single year that I've gone. I go with a lot of friends and family, and this year I'm actually dressing up as Steve Harrington, my boy from Stranger Things. I've been hooked on that show. I really love it. I'm super hyped for season 4 part 2. That's gonna be coming out in a couple days now. But yeah, I'm gonna be dressing up as him in his Scoops Ahoy outfit. I couldn't resist. I have to jump on the hype train. And for a while, I really avoided that show. I don't know why. I love the first season too, and then season 2, I think it was a little bit slower the first couple episodes, but I jumped back on it recently, and I've been having an absolute blast with that. So yeah, and that's about it. But I guess we can just jump into the figures that I'm expecting. So here we go. So for the month of July, we're literally starting off with a W right off the bat because we literally got Kazuma as a pop-up parade. Oh my gosh, I have been waiting for this day. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that this is actually possible. As soon as he was available, I had to pre-order him. I mean, for so cheap too, he's only 3,300 yen. Are you kidding me? That's a steal for the best MC out of any anime. I don't care. Your opinion doesn't matter. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. But he is a great character, and I'm just so happy to pick him up. I mean, they literally captured the essence that is Kazuma. I mean, they gave him such a smug face, and the fact that he's holding up Megumin's Pantsu. I mean, here, we gotta check this out up close. I mean, come on, man. They did such a good job. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy to add him to the collection. And now that I'm going to be able to get him, I just need to pick up Aqua, and then I'll have the 4 main characters of the pop-up parade line, and that'll be just too cool, man. Too cool. Maybe I'll get Yun Yun too sometime in the future, but I'm just so happy with this freaking turnout. I love the pose. It just screams Kazuma to me, you know? I just love everything about this figure. The coloring and the shading is there too. He's not really like too much like of a complex character in terms of like design, but they still nailed it out of the park, man. I'm just so happy. This is an actual win. I can't wait for July, man. I cannot wait. I think he's gonna be like the first figure that I bust open, for sure, for sure. So moving on, we have Morrigan from Darkstalkers. And I'm honestly so hyped for this figure. I mean, because she's going to mean a lot to me. And that's specifically because growing up, I had an older brother. And we used to always play games. And that was always involving fighting games. And he introduced me to Darkstalkers along with like Mortal Kombat or Marvel vs. Capcom. Like a huge array of different ones. And this is definitely one of the ones that stood out to me the most because I really, really loved Morrigan. She was my go-to character. She was literally like my Chun-Li in a different series. And honestly, she definitely had to be one of my first like video game girl crushes, like I swear. And the fact that Kotobukiya is doing her justice with this gorgeous figure, it's just, oh, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And the fact that she's like honestly dirt cheap. I feel like I'm robbing Kotobukiya every single time. They just honestly hammer out like gorgeous figures for such a cheap price. 88 USD? What? Oh my gosh. I had to pre-order her, and judging by like the likes, it looks like a lot of people are picking her up too. I'm so happy I was able to get my hands on her. I mean, look at the detailing on her. I mean, I just love this facial expression that she has. I love the dynamic of her hair. It's just everything about this figure is just top notch. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I mean, even her iconic wings. Are you kidding me? Bro, this is honestly, it's gonna be one of my favorite figures. I mean, I say that about every single figure, but I don't know, it's gonna be up there. I guess just because it has that extra bit of sentimental value. I just can't wait for her, man. I really can't wait for her. So yeah, I'm definitely happy I got my hands on her, and hopefully she comes in one piece and she's not broken or anything. Fingers crossed. I know Kotobukiya always does a good job, so I shouldn't even be worried, to be honest. So next up we have Semiramis. I'm super excited for her. I think she just looks absolutely stunning. I think she's definitely going to be like one of the best looking figures that I have in my collection for sure. Every time I look at her too, there's some new detail about her that I just really admire and I really, really love. I just actually adore how elegant she is in this figure and just absolutely beautiful. So she is from Fat Company and she's going for 31,680 yen. That's a good amount of money, but I think she is definitely worth it. I mean, she definitely looks like a luxury figure for sure, 100%. I mean, we could take a closer look too. I mean, everything about this figure, I love how her hair is all bundled up too, into this nice little bun, and you have all these little birds in her hair. I mean, wow. This figure is definitely captivating. I'm so happy I got her pre-ordered too. And what's crazy is too, I've been monitoring her a little bit
because I wanted to see how many people would actually get her, and I think she honestly closed relatively fast from when she was first like available to pre-order, and I don't think she's opened up since. Maybe like 1 or 2 slots have opened up, but yeah, like I guess like this figure is definitely going to be super popular for sure. uh, but yeah, I'm really happy with her. I can't wait to add it to the collection. She looks super, super stunning. So the last figure that I have pre-ordered for July is Onmyoji Tsusuka Gozen 1/4 scale figure, and I'm on the fence about this figure. I mean, and one of the factors is the fact that she is 56,400 yen. Are you kidding me, Chi? Oof. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of money. That is roughly 414 USD, and that doesn't include shipping, bro. That is wild to me. I mean, but every time I look at the pictures of her, I feel like it's justified. I mean, compared to Freeing's 1/4 scale figure of Magical Senpai, I mean, she's got a lot more detail, right? And Magical Senpai wasn't far behind her. She was $330, like I said. So, I mean, when you're comparing the two, you're definitely getting a lot more value here because, I mean, look at this base. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's so much detail in here. I mean, I love this fire base. I love that she has this really, really cool dragon tail. And then the fact that her bow is so unique. It's like this snake. And shit comes down, and then she has all these skeletons wrapping around the bow itself. Like, there's just so much detail and so much life in this figure. I feel like it justifies the price, but the thing is, she is worth as much as a PS5. I could be playing games with that money. I mean, I don't know what to do. You guys might have to help me out with this one. I feel like I need more time to think about this, and it's kind of funny and ironic because I don't have a lot of time. She's right around the corner. So, I mean, at the time I upload this, I mean, my pre-order status on her might have changed, but who knows? This is a tough one. This is a tough one. We'll see what happens, man. What I might end up doing is just maybe, I don't know, like, shutting her out of my mind and then just completely forgetting about her and then have Ami send me the shipping notice and then I'm pretty much trapped. I'm like, oh well, I gotta pay it, right? Maybe that'll be the reason that I get her. You know, I have to just pay up front and I can't go back. Oh man, this is gonna be rough on her. We'll see, we'll see. So going into August, I have Arknight's Hashiguma 1/7 scale figure. I really like this figure. It's by Ryu, and she's going for about 26,180 yen. Relatively fair price for what you're getting. I mean, I love this smoke base. This is so cool to me. And then she has all these katanas sitting there as well. She has this really cool flag banner behind her. And what really stands out is the shield that she's carrying. It's got all these really cool, neat decals in there. And then her outfit overall is just top notch, man. And to really seal the deal, we've got this great, maniacal, sinister looking expression on her face. I love this. I mean, her eyes, to me, they're super mesmerizing. I love that bright yellow. It really is captivating. And I love this horn coming out of her head. And then her hair just is really, really cool blue. I mean, even kind of like a greenish color in it as well. I mean, just a really overall dope figure. I'm happy to pick her up. And then I also have Nezuko from Aniplex doing her Blood Demon art. And I really like how it's almost like a scene taken right out of the show. I mean, they did such a fantastic job with this figure. I love how she's upside down and the base is literally holding her up there. That is super, super cool to me. She's $269. That hurts. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be broke in August for sure, but I think it's going to be worth it for these two figures. I probably won't pick up anything else, 100%. I love these two figures though. The month of August is going to be something to look forward to. So for the month of September, it's honestly going to be my recuperation month. After spending so much money, I don't have too many things pre-ordered, but I'll be saving up this month, and then next month I'll be squandering it all. You know, the usual. But I was able to pick up some really cool Nendos for this month. I got Gara using his iconic sand. I love the fact that like they're showing off his sand burial and everything like that. His sand coffin. This is so sick, man. I love this. It's gonna be really cool to like match this up with other Nendos that I get in the future as well. You know, especially one I do want to mention right now that has a specific face. But I don't want to spoil it. I'm just gonna wait until like later in the video and you guys will see who I'm talking about. But yeah, this is really, really cool Nendo. And then I actually got Robbie the Rabbit from Silent Hill. This is a really cool one, man. It's actually insane to me that they have Nendos for like literally every single character out there. Like I remember reading on Reddit, like when I was first researching some Nendoroids, and someone literally said that. Like you can just find any Nendo for any character that you like, it's 100% going to be out there, and they're 100% right. That is crazy to me. But I love that they captured how freaking crazy Robbie the Rabbit looks with the blood on his face, and then he comes with a little chainsaw. You know, I kind of have an idea to make him like go against like maybe Denji in the detail fact there, so that's going to be really, really fun to mess with. But yeah, these are definitely two really, really cool Nendoroids, man. I'm super, super happy. And then he also comes with these other accessories too, like little pipe, and then you can make him sitting down. That's awesome, man. That's really, really awesome. So for the month of October, we have even more Nendoroids. It's honestly going to be a Nendoroid Palooza at this point, I swear, for these 2 months. But we picked one up for Kazuma, Megumin, Darkness, and then Aqua. I mean, this is just honestly a treat too, because of the fact that when I pre-ordered Kazuma Pop-Up Parade, I did see that he had a Nendoroid, and so I went on the hunt for him, and not knowing that they used to sell these Nendoroids a long time ago, and I was out of luck. I couldn't pick them up, or like they were being sold on these really, really high-priced websites, and so I just kind of gave up on that. But the fact that they re-released them, it's just too good. And then we actually got an announcement for another season of Konosuba. Like, honestly, being a Konosuba fan, we're just taking mad W's left and right. We're just winning in these streets. I swear, what a time to be a fan of the show, man. This is just awesome. And like, you already know, having all 4 of these characters together is like literally collecting like the Infinity Stones, because you're just gonna be like matching them up together and just creating freaking absolute hilarious moments and like hilarious poses. I mean, they already set it up for you with like Kazuma and Aqua, him just constantly yelling at her and her tearing up. Like you have Kazuma stealing Megumin's pantsu again. You have freaking Kazuma losing his crap over freaking Darkness, just having a crazy gasm every 2 seconds. I mean, it's just gonna be an awesome time with these Nendoroids. It's funny because I was also looking at Megumin too, and she has her iconic pose where she just splats on the ground after doing an explosion. I just love this so much, and it's so funny because you really don't get to see much of her expression or the front of her, but just this pose in itself is just super, super iconic. There's been so many memes about this, and I'll probably pull it up on the screen just so you guys can see it. I know a lot of cosplayers reenact this at like expos and stuff, so that is just too funny, man. I love this so much. She gets this really cool thing to reenact her explosion in Nendoroid form. And then, of course, you have her begging for her pantsu back. I mean, this is just too awesome. They even have, like, the little cabbages that Darkness was fighting out in the field in that one episode, man. Oh my gosh, these figures are just picture perfect, man. Picture perfect. I can't wait to get my hands on these guys. October's gonna be another good month. So for the month of November, we're going to be having some heavy hitters. And right off the bat, we're starting off with Himiko Toga's 1/7 scale figure from Spirit Tail at 27,000 yen. This is honestly her best figure, in my opinion, out of any of her releases. I mean, I just absolutely love the throne that she's sitting on top of. It is super, super eye-catching, and there's so much going on. It's all these miscellaneous things. You got luggage, teddy bears, cameras, cupcakes. It's just really an eye catcher, and I love this so much. And I just love how Himiko's right on top of it, and she has all these chains elegantly wrapping around her. She's doing her iconic pose, man, with her smile. Oh my gosh, this is it, man. This figure is just beautiful. And then moving on, we have a re-release of Albedo from Overlord. I like the fact that a lot of these figures and Nendoroids are doing re-releases, because it really helps out like new people coming in who are fans of the show that want to collect these things, you know. So yeah, this is really, really dope figure. She's a 1/6. She's pretty big. About $149. I mean, the money's definitely racking up for this month again. I mean, my wallet is starting to tear up a bit. I can hear it crying a little bit as well. And then finally we have Nazuna from Call of the Night. And I just really love her expression in this figure out of everything else. I mean, even the base is super, super unique, but I'm just going straight to the expression because I've come to the realization that any girl with these sharp teeth, I'm just a sucker for, man. It's just my freaking newly discovered weakness. I mean, I just love it. I love it so much. Wow, what a gorgeous figure, man. What a gorgeous figure and a gorgeous month. So finally wrapping everything up with my figures in December leading into 2023. I kind of have to spitball a lot of these figures. I really don't want to because I really want to sit down and appreciate everything that these figures have to offer. But unfortunately, I'm late to work making this video. I mean, I wouldn't be late unless it was, you know, for you guys. But yeah, I need to keep this job in order to actually pay for these figures. So this is going to be a quick one, so buckle your seatbelt. So starting off, we have an Anya Nendoroid from Spy Family. And this was just bound to happen, right? Like right off the bat when you watch the show, she has so many memorable and iconic facial expressions that it would be a crime not to make her into one. And a lot of people are happy with it, including me. And I love this meme face that she actually has, man. They did it. They actually made it one of the face templates. Ugh, they just nailed it. Good smile. You always do a good job. 2 thumbs up. And then moving on, I have this Luna illustration by YD. 1/7 scale figure by Ashram Design, and this is a really, really gorgeous figure, man. And I came across it not too long ago, and I've been keeping my eye on it because I was really trying to squeeze in a pre-order, and I got lucky enough to actually put in the pre-order yesterday around like 6 a.m. But yeah, it's such a stunning figure, man. I love everything about it. I love her outfit. I love the jacket, and she actually has this really, really cool mask, and I didn't realize it, but she actually can detach it. That is really, really cool. And then looking at her face up close with the mask off, I actually preferred her without it because I mean, man, look at this, you guys. Look at this face. She's just gorgeous, man. Drop dead gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to get her. Wow, wow, wow. I was lucky enough to get in there, man. Super, super happy. And then we had to get the Demon Slayer crew. Starting off with the Demon Slayer crew, we have Big Tengen Uzui, man. Oh my gosh. Watching season 2's last episode, or last couple of episodes with him in it, I had to pick him up, bro. He is definitely one of the coolest Hashiras out there, 100%. But you know what's really not cool is his price point. I mean, my goodness. Aniplex is super expensive, and he's a 1/8 scale. I mean, to be fair, he is pretty big, but man, that is a lot of money for a 1/8 scale. Oof. And then that is honestly not the freaking only wallet-wrenching thing that there is. We have more of them. I had to get Ren Goku, man. Are you kidding me? When I saw this side profile shot of this figure, I cried just getting the wallet out, man, and pre-ordering him. But come on, dude. Look how sick he looks. They did my man justice, bro. I really, really loved Ren Goku. I want to talk about him more, but like I really don't even want to get into spoilers with him if you guys haven't seen season 2. Or no, not season 2. Actually, yeah, season 2. I forgot they did that whole weird thing with the movie in season 2. But yeah, he's in there. I don't want to spoil anything, so I don't want to go into any more details. But yeah, sorry about that little ramble right there. I just completely lost like my train of thought on where he was in the show. I can't believe I forgot that, but yeah, it's weird. But then we gotta end it off with Tanjiro. I mean, come on, man. Like, you can't leave the boy Tanjiro out. You know what's crazy too? After ordering all these guys, I just realized I left out freaking Zenitsu. So I gotta go hunting for a Zenitsu figure. I mean, I have a love-hate relationship with him, but I do want to get him since I'm getting all the characters at this point. So yeah, I don't want to leave him out. And then finally, we have Shinomiya from Any Gift, and she is just such an adorable succubus nurse. I had to go with her, man. I had to go with her. But with her being announced. That's the end of all the figures, you guys. Seriously, if you guys made it this far, I really appreciate it. I can't thank you guys enough for the support on all my videos, and you guys especially being patient with me, because I know I take a lot of time to make these videos. I've been super lazy, but I'm gonna be on top of the game a little bit more now. So yeah, definitely let me know what you guys are looking forward to. Are you guys pre-ordering anything anytime soon, or is there any figures in this video that you guys are interested in now? Definitely let me know. Even outside of figure collecting, if it's any shows or things that you want to recommend or that you're currently watching, go for it, man. Go for it. But yeah, until next video, guys, take care. Be safe out there, please. And see ya.